So today I want to talk to you about a couple of things that I think are neat and interesting for your computer. So last summer I bought a MacBook, not a MacBook Pro, because the only difference between the two is the way the outside looks. The MacBook Pro is slightly skinnier and a little bit harder of a frame, and it's silver. And I didn't really like the way it looked, to be honest. I didn't like the silverness of it. I really liked the way just the MacBook looked. And it's just like clean white, so I really liked the way that looked. But the thing I didn't like is that it looks the same as everybody else's. Every time you see a MacBook on TV, it's just always the same, just flat white with the Apple symbol, and that's it. So I really wanted to personalize mine. I originally got the idea because Kandee Johnson mentioned on her blog quite a few months back, probably like 6 months back, these really cool personalized keyboard stickers that she has. Hers are leopard print, and they're from a place called Funky Boards, and I'll put the link below. Go to the website, and they're only $10, and there's so many different designs. I got the camo ones, and I also got my brother some for Christmas, and his are flames, and they send them so that they pretty much fit like every kind of keyboard. So they have multiple sizes right in the set that they send you. So there's going to be extras too. I had some extras left in my pack, and I gave them to my boyfriend because he doesn't have a MacBook. He has a regular laptop. So I gave some of them to him so that he could put them on his, and it just looks really neat. And it kind of sets apart your computer from everybody else's, and when people see you use it, they're like, ooh, that's neat, I like that. And also, recently, I was on Etsy, and I stumbled across some laptop decals, which go on top of your laptop. A few different shops on Etsy that I liked, but there was one in particular that I really liked, and it's called Sisters Decal, and I'll put the link for them below also. And if you've never been on Etsy before, it's kind of like this artsy, vintage, kind of handmade version of eBay, where people just kind of make their own things, or they find old things and they on Etsy. So it's basically an online yard sale, I guess. Just like really neat, different finds that you wouldn't find elsewhere. And I like the artistic part of it, and how it's a lot of people, and how people hand make a lot of their things. The decal that I got to go along with my camo theme is called Real Tree Wood, and it looks like just bark on my laptop. And I had them send it to me because they have Mac versions and not Mac versions, so you can stick it anywhere. And so because I told them I have a Mac, they sent mine with a little Apple symbol out, so you can still see the apple, and it's really cute. And I'm really into like nature and stuff. Whenever I get married, I want to have like a nature themed wedding, so it kind of goes along with that. This is my keyboard with the camo, and as you can see up close, it's like the just dark regular print camo with the browns and the greens, and hopefully you can see that. Am I in the right light? There we go. Now you can see the colors better. So that's my keyboard. I couldn't find ones that fit these so well, so I kind of left the outside blank. And also these little mini keys up here aren't included on all computers, so they didn't have those. But these are the ones that I gave to my boyfriend, and yeah. Look, you guys can see yourselves. Say hello. That looks weird. Okay. And this is the top of my laptop. This is the Real Tree Wood that I was telling you about, the entire decal. And I also want to get a decal for the underneath too. I think it'd look cool if both sides looked like wood. So here, as you can see, they leave the Apple symbol blank, and they sent me a little extra sticky with just the Apple symbol that you can put on like the back of your iPod or anything like that. And so this is what my laptop looks like now. It literally looks like real wood too. They have like the knot here and everything, and I just think it looks really, really cool. Let me see. It looks like I did a pretty good job putting it on, which I did eventually, but up close, as you can see here, see how there's like some scratchies from me pulling it off so much? That was because I didn't follow the directions. So, but it doesn't look bad because it's supposed to look like wood actually, so I got lucky with that. So yeah, and if you're wondering what's on my nails, I got black shatter. I finally found it, and I put it on just the tips, which I think looks pretty cool. So yeah, that's it. Bye. Say bye, Maggie. Say bye. I am being a nut. What are you doing? Just a few pointers to kind of personalize your computer or your laptop or your iPod or any kind of other device is to just find like cool decals and personalize things. But make sure you really like it before you get it, because it's kind of hard to get off. And my decal, my wood decal, I didn't follow the directions because I read through them and I was like, oh, I don't need to do that. I can just stick it on. Trust me. Follow the directions when you get things, because I had to like rip it off like 5 times because I couldn't get it perfectly straight. And it was so hard because they're so sticky. They're meant to last. I mean, so it was really hard and I thought I was going to rip it. So luckily mine is like kind of dark colors, and it's supposed to look like wood anyway, so there is some imperfections and some like creases, but I think it kind of makes mine look better just because I got lucky and I have the one that looks like real tree wood. So those are just some tips, and I hope you like my computer, and yeah, I'll talk to you guys in the next video then. Bye!